Oh, that hurt. Okay, chest pain. Hey, bubble. Oh, bad timing. Okay. Oh, it's still here. That's lovely. Oh, I remember my game that I'm playing with my crush. Okay. Hey guys, it's Steph and welcome back to another video. It has been a hot minute since I've last been on here, and I'm saying that when I literally uploaded a video 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna go fix the light. So I don't even know where to start. I wanted to make this because I tried making a video and uploading it, and after trying to upload it 3 times, it didn't upload. So here I am on my I really wanted to make this video for some time now, but I was either busy, I wasn't feeling well, things happened. I needed to. Basically, the reason I haven't been on YouTube for 3 reasons. One of them is I've been really busy. I'll explain more. The second reason is a lot of major things happened, and I needed, after all those major things happened, I needed to take some time and really try to figure out who I was and what direction I was headed in, and if that was a healthy direction for me. The third reason is I've been trying to figure a good time to make this video. Currently home alone, so that's good. I completely factory reset my laptop, so it's not working again. So I figured if there's any time to make it, it's now. And there's no going back because obviously I'm live, and actually I'm going to go tell everyone I'm live on my Instagram. Pardon the hair. I'm now live on my YouTube explaining where the hell I've been and what I've been doing and why I haven't been uploading. So if you want to go check that out, it's various videos or look up Etapadane. And yeah, I don't expect anyone to. And so the reason I'm making this live is because for some reason I can't upload any videos. So if you really want to see me talk a lot and embarrass myself, go check it out. I'm now live on my YouTube explaining where the hell I've been and what I've been doing and why I haven't been uploading. For the hair, so if you want to go check that out, it's various videos or look up Eat Up a Day. And see, I don't expect anyone to. And so the reason I'm making this live is because for some reason I can't upload any videos. So if you want to go check that out, if you really want. It's uploading. Okay then. This is fun. Let's see if anyone actually does it. Probably not. So first things first, a lot has happened since I last uploaded. And in case you haven't figured out, this is way different than the place I last uploaded. And that's because during that time, starting around January, I was dating a girl. And I guess that's me officially coming out on YouTube since I've come out everywhere else. I am bisexual. I like girls and guys, and I have been bisexual since the day I was born. I was dating a girl, and the people I was staying with, who was a pastor and his wife, didn't know about it. And one day she stayed the night at my house. We didn't do anything. Yes, we made out. Um, there was this time mind you, prior to this, we've gone out. We went on a few dates. I took her to the beach, went out for ice cream. Went out for lunch on a different day. Like, we've been on a few dates. And I won't say her name for privacy reasons. And they found out. And the way they found out was because at night I would have to give them my phone. And they would look through it. And I was on the phone with one of my friends the night she was staying the night, and we were sitting on my bed because I had two beds in there, and she fell off the bed. She just completely fell off the bed, and I'm on the phone with my friend, and I rolled off the bed and landed on top of her, and she was like, and then my girlfriend would like oof, like she, and so the girl I was on the phone with was like, what the hell is happening? Like, what's going on? So I sent her a picture. And then I was hurting her. So I scooted farther down. And she was like, oh, yeah, that's much better. So my friend's like, wait, what's happening? So I sent her another picture. And she messaged something like, oh, dear God. And mind you, I'm on the phone with her. We joke around all the time. This is just how we are. And I said, moans. And she said, oh, dear God, never say that again. Well, they went through my phone, of course, and they saw that. And they immediately thought that me, a 15-year-old girl, is having sex with my then girlfriend, and which is completely ridiculous. So, mind you, that never happens. That started a lot of tension. Of course, this wasn't brought to my attention until one day after I got my phone taken away for having a conversation with my brother at dinner that he needed to help me out more because I did the laundry and everything and he didn't help. And so, what's my train of thought? We had a very long discussion. Long story short, they made me cry. They accused me of having sex with my then girlfriend, which is absolutely ridiculous. They told me all of my friends had a suicide pact. One of my very dear friends was going through a rough time, and therefore, because of that, the direction she was going to end up as a prostitute and dealing drugs, a alcoholic, a drug addict, or anything like that. They said that if I wanted to continue living with them, I would have to go to therapy. On Fridays after school, they would take me to therapy. And somehow I get home to the weekend to see my friends. And I left. I hid in a locker at school. No, that night I stayed the night at my teacher's house because I didn't want to be around them. I've been through a lot, and that was something I was done. I understand that these people were trying to help me, and I understand that they were trying to help me, but I couldn't handle it. I couldn't deal with it, to me saying to my face that I was immature and that my friends and I had a suicide pact and that my dear friend was going to hell and that's accusing me for something that wasn't true and firmly not believing me after I'm sitting here telling you that hurt. The fact that these people that said that I can trust them with anything wouldn't believe me, wouldn't accept my sexuality. I was no longer allowed to help out at church, do what I liked. I was no longer allowed to be around the kids. Was very rude to me. It was very disrespectful. And it was something I just wasn't going to deal with. And I left. I stayed at my teacher's house the next day, and I went to school. And when it was the end of the day, mind you, I told all my friends this. And the friend that they said was going to help said, "Do you want to go back?" And I said, "No." She said, "Okay, then you're coming home with me." And after school, I hid in the locker. I hid in her locker. My teacher came out and was like, "You can't hide in the locker. We can't let you do that." I explained my situation. She said, "Okay, you can stay in my classroom." After that, I went into another classroom. When I saw them coming, I ran out the back door, got on the bus, and the assistant principal there came on the bus and said I was physically not allowed to get on the bus and pulled me off crying. Mind you, I'm a 15-year-old girl, and it is very rare for me to cry. And I cried the past 2 days, or not the past 2 days, but I cried that day and the day before because of these two people. They picked me up after school. They're there, and we all had a thing. I cried again. Third time in 2 days because of these two people. And what sticks out most in that conversation was me flat out refusing. First of all, I flat out refused to go home with them. They said, "Well, we'll have to take you to your dad." I said, "Fine, take me to my dad's." They called my dad. It said that I was hidden in the locker at school, refused to come home with them. That's all they said to him. And so they were taking me to him. It's the middle of the week, mind you. And another thing they said was, I yelled, "You accused me of having sex with my girlfriend." And she said, "We have pictures. There are pictures on your phone." And I said, this is the best part, if you looked at my call logs, you could see I was on the phone with that person when I sent the pictures. And she said, "How was I supposed to know that? Maybe don't go through my phone." So they dropped me off at my dad's. I was still pissed as hell. I said, after they pulled away, he said, "What the hell is going on?" I explained everything to him. He said, "Are you hungry?" I said, "Not really." I said, "Can I stay the night at my friend's house?" He said, "Yeah." And I went home with my friend that night. The same one that said, "You want to come home with me?" Yeah. Mind you, while this is all going on, I called them on my dad's phone, and I said, "Hey," they said, "Where are you?" And I said, "I'm at Coral Bay." So my friends that said, "You want to come home with me?" After they went home, they took the 30-minute bus right to their house. They told her mom. So these are two of my friends. They told her mom, and they immediately drove to Cruz Bay to come find me, to come get me. And so after they got me food because I am a person. Okay. And hello? Okay. And they immediately said, stop. Okay. And they immediately said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm in Coral Bay." And they said what happened. I explained everything to them. They said, "Okay, we'll be there as soon as you can." And I'm hypoglycemic, so I had to have a lot of sugar to punctuate and live. And yes. And they brought me a soda and a banana that said, "Eat and drink." The first thing they said when they got out of the car was, "Eat this and drink this." And I did. And I went home and I stayed the night at her house. So did my other friends. And that became the transition of me staying at my friend's house. The day right after that happened, I came home from school. My dad said, "Hey, I need to talk to you." So I go to talk to him and everything. And apparently they had messaged him, came up with a whole bunch of this crap about me. Like, "Oh, yeah, I was cutting myself, blah, blah, blah." So I had to stay with him that night. But he let me go hang out with my friends for an hour because he was talking to his friends. And I finally proved to him that none of that was real. And I went with my friend. And then became the transition of me living with my friends. I would live with one of them for so many days, another one for so many days, and my third one for so many days. And mind you, I love my friends. They are my family. Without them, I literally would be nowhere. They right after they heard my situation, they literally said, "Live with me." They gave me their house, their food, and I love them. They are my best friends. They are better than my best friends. Actually, to me, they're my family. Um, and before I move on, when in January previous, I had gotten married. My two other friends got married. We all had this double wedding. It was really fun. Okay, I call my wife Baguette, not the other word, baguette, except Baguette. And so, um, that's where I'm staying now because after they went off I stayed here most of the time, and then I would go with my other two friends for a week or two, like still hanging out with them and everything. Um, but that's whose house I am staying at now. And so all of that happens. Actually, more than all that happens. Me after they pulled it, after they brought it up to, after I left, they took it to the school. They took screenshots of my phone, read down my conversation with people, but didn't say who it was. Just pulled the child in and said, "This is a conversation between your child and another thing." So they brought it to the school and said, taking it to the parent. So people that were not involved with anything got pulled into this. And it was stupid. And we all went to group therapy for this during school. So every Thursday during lunch, me and my friends would go to counselor, which was fun. We'd end up playing apples to apples and everything. A lot of stuff went down. A little bit after me and my girlfriend started dating, there's this other guy, and he was going through a hard time, and I was comforting him, and I found out that he liked me, and me being the person I am, I can't not, it's not the fact that I can't not like someone, it's the fact that I can't feel like I'm going to be helpless. And this guy was already like struggling. He had a lot going on. And so, long story short, he kissed me, and I then called my girlfriend and apologized. I was going to confront her at school. My friends were like, "No, you can't. You have to tell her now." So I called her. We talked a bit. I apologized, and then this guy was like, "Hey, I really, 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 really like you." At school, he says this, and I was like, "Okay, then." So then me and my girlfriend decided to have an open relationship, and I was with this guy, and then me and my girlfriend broke up because he was over here, like blah 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 blah. Like I can't have you being here, like yeah, blah 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 blah. So I broke up with her, and then he ended up being an absolute dick. He broke up with me. I'm single, been single for 5 months now, and had a lot of stuff emotionally going on. Stuff with my mom, stuff with my dad, stuff with my brother, stuff with my ex. And my wonderful friends have been there through it all, helping me, being literally my emotional support people. My baguette especially. Well, not especially, that's where I'm saying it now, but yes, my baguette has been a real help. By the way, there's one person watching this video and I have no idea who it is, but thank you. I know who you are, but thank you for listening to me right through the screen. Okay. So that's what's going on. That's why I haven't been uploading. I am going to be a sophomore next year. I'm going to go to a school that I got a scholarship to go to. It's a really good school. It's the school I was at last year, and it's a really good school. I love it. My all my friends are going to be there, um, and everything is getting better. Everything is going better. Um, my life a few months ago, I was wondering if I would physically, emotionally, and mentally make it to the next day. I have depression, anxiety, insomnia. I have a hyper. I have. I forget. I'm kind of anorexic. I will go with day. I will starve myself for days, and I literally have to. I get to the point where I have to tell my friends that if I'm not eating, shove food down my throat because I'm a 15-year-old girl who weighs 80 pounds, and I am supposed to weigh 135. So I will starve myself because yeah, I have depression. I 20 in 2016 I actually went to the hospital because I cut myself and I have the scars on my arm. You can't see them. Yeah, scars here forever. Don't be stupid like I was. Went to the hospital for it. I was in 8th grade. I'm now going to be in 10th grade. Here's yeah, I've suffered from depression ever since I was a small child. I have really bad anxiety. I have insomnia, which means I can't sleep. I have a hyperactive thyroid. I have, uh, oh shoot, hypoglycemia. So I have a lot of physical and mental disorders, and it's kind of rough. And it got to the point a bit ago where I was wondering if I was going to make it alive the next day. And my friends were always there for me, no matter what I did. They always forgave me when I was rude at them when they were being so kind to me. And I love them to death. And they are the best friends that I could ever ask for. Um, so yeah, I'm living here now. These people have taken me in as like not as family, like I'm their like adopted child, adopted sibling. And yeah, that's about it. That's everything that's been going on. If you have any questions, you can message me here or on the comment section below, and I will get back to you. It alerts me. So, actually, you know what? I'm not done. Like I said before, I have been single for 5 months now, and there's a girl that I like. Finally told her and found out that she likes me. And hopefully, when she gets back, we will go on a date. I'm not gonna lie, really nervous, but also really excited. Hello, Dogga. And so I've been really happy. Um, this week has been a really good week for me. This month has been a good month for me. So I'm happy. I'm in a better place now. I'm not worried if I have to go to a mental hospital anymore. I still have my moments, but my friends are always there for me. And yeah, it, my, yeah. So I'm gonna end this here. Um, I think this has gone on long enough. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment section below and I will answer them. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all those things that I usually plug into my videos or yeah, blah blah. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. Peace y'all. That's you in the video. And yes, please.